Good evening, America. How my beautiful people's doing tonight? I want to talk to you guys about truth, showing up in your truth, why it's so fucking important, and why it's so important to be honest with yourself, and how everybody wins when you live in your full, authentic truth. And so, I'm real or I'm authentic is the most overused bullshit today in America. If you want to ask me, everybody's real and authentic. And it's almost so fake that being real looks a certain way. Even though we have 7 billion different people on the planet, being real looks a certain way, right? Fucking it's insane. Insanity. All right. So, the message for you guys today, and I got off the phone with a client earlier today, and we kind of covered a lot of this information. So, be honest with yourself first and foremost. So what happens when you get into a relationship and you're not honest with yourself? Well, you end up settling, you end up sacrificing for less than everything what you want. I'm past that point. I will never settle again for less than everything that I want. So let's say that you like certain qualities in somebody, but you really dislike other qualities in that same person. Well, because they have these amazing qualities, you'll lie to yourself and you'll tell yourself a bunch of bullshit saying that you're okay with it because they have these amazing qualities. You're really not fucking okay with it. You're not okay with it. And what that does, it creates bitterness and resentment, and it ends up creating a situation, not a relationship, and you break that shit the fuck off. And people get hurt. So how does everybody win when you show up in your own truth? So I've been dating religiously for the last 6 months with a minimum of 2 to 3 dates a month, if not more. But I haven't made it, no girl's made it to the second date in 6 months. Why? Because I come to the first date prepared to speak about the stuff that most people do not speak about until they have been in a relationship for 6 months. I'm prepared to talk about my fears. I'm prepared to talk about my shortcomings. And I'm prepared to talk about what I really want and what I really won't fucking tolerate in a relationship. So everything is black and white. There is no gray area. And they are very clear, as well as I am very clear on where we want this relationship to go. Like, seriously, like, you should just be calling and making it to the 10th date, because, like, we cover so much information on the first date, we might as well have gone on 10 dates. So you go on a date with a girl, then you go on a second date, and you show up real, but you don't actually unveil or reveal your own truth and what you're really thinking inside. So then you go on the third date, you end up sleeping with her, and you're laying in bed with her one night, and your conscience is eating you, and you start to talk about the things that are actually important to you, the things that are on your heart, and the things that really fucking matter when you get into a relationship with somebody. And you guys don't see things eye to eye. And you guys are already emotionally connected. You've already slept together. And now you're starting to think, well, shit, I don't know if I can tolerate this. Now people get hurt. But if you decide to make the decision to be honest with yourself and show up fully authentic in a fucking relationship, and you start that from day fucking one, everybody wins. Like, after I've been on one date with somebody, they know exactly what the fuck they are getting, and they know exactly what the fuck I am expecting out of a relationship. There is no guessing. People are not mind readers. I know you women think, or, so many women think that us men are just mind readers, and we absolutely know. But if you do not speak up and you do not talk about the things that concern you, you will get in situation after situation, bullshit relationship after bullshit relationship, and you will suffer heartbreak after heartbreak. So when is enough? When is enough? When are you done lying to yourself? When are you done lying to other people? When are you just going to show up in your own fucking truth and say, hey, look, this is what I want. This is what I won't tolerate. Do you think you can hang? Awesome. Let's move forward. Everybody wins when you show up in your own truth. Everybody. But you know what? You're not going to have as many relationships, but you're going to have really high quality fucking relationships. If you're out there trying to show up in a way to where over 50% of people are going to approve for you, you are going to have some low quality relationships, my friend. You may have a high quantity, but you're going to have a low quality. It's a little bit of a longer video. I understand that. It's a very, very important message. If shit is continuing to fuck up in your life, it is because you are not being honest with yourself. Because if you were honest with yourself in the first place, You would have seen it coming. And you wouldn't have allowed that bullshit into your life. Think about the last relationship that you got in and it ended. It ended because you weren't fucking honest with what you really wanted. Because if you were honest with yourself and you were honest with that person, shit would have been black and white, no gray area. This is Tyson James Lee, reminding each and every one of you to be about that action, boss.